a very unique custom pool builder. We try to do pools that involve the customer as much as possible. We want to build something that's unique to them.
Pool builders are a dime a dozen, and quite often pool builders don't do what they say they're going to do. Finding a good pool builder, for me as an architect and a builder, is a difficult task at times. And so when I found the people at Vinci Pools, through Lisa North, who's one of the owners, that we designed and built a home for, I found the pool company of my dreams. The biggest problem with pool companies is they don't know what they're doing. These guys do.
When we sat down to form this company, we said we want to be a boutique type firm.
I come from a pool background. My father has been building pools. He built pools in Africa for almost 30 years. And so that's where most of my experience came from. And that's where my love for pools came from.
I have the background doing consulting. I had been a consultant for 11 years.
Vinci Pools has now been in business for almost 2 years.
There is just no comparison with any other company. I can't imagine any reason to go with another company. I recommended my next door neighbor that we build their pool. So I must believe in the product if I have to live next to this person for the next 10 years.
It came about because Lisa North is our next door neighbor, and Vinci Pools built their pool and we really liked it, and we were thinking about a pool, so we went and talked to her and were pleasantly surprised to find that she had joined Vinci Pools, and it got started that way. From a design perspective, we told Tiago and Lisa we wanted something bigger. We wanted no maintenance deck. We wanted to take advantage of the lot and the view that we have here. We had to tear out an old pool. We made a couple of significant changes along the way. We have a very long negative edge. I think it's 45 feet. You know, we haven't seen a lot of pools that have this long of a negative edge. And I know they spent a lot of time making sure that it worked. I'd say our experience was very good. We had a big project and I think a relatively complex project, and it all worked out great.
It's just more of a personal involvement that we like to provide. It's a personal touch.
Everybody else seemed like a pool salesman, and I think that Tiago really just seemed like he wanted to help you get the pool that you wanted.
And there wasn't a hard sell, unlike many other pool companies that we interviewed to do this. So it was a pleasure. Tiago came up with the water inlets on the bottom, so when the pool was going to be heated in the wintertime, it made sense that the heat was coming up from the bottom as opposed to from the sides. And he was very specific about the equipment.
We use Hayward North Star pumps, which is their flagship pump. And we use Hayward pumps, filters, and heaters, lights, skimmers.
Everybody was very professional, cleaned up after themselves. So the work, and again, compared to the rest of the house, the work went amazingly smooth.
It was absolutely the easiest part of this whole remodel.
Absolutely, the easiest part. It took less time than what they anticipated, and he was right on the budget. No deviations. So we're very happy from that standpoint. I don't know, many more accolades like that. I'm calling Lisa and Tiago. I want a free heater next time, okay?
Back when we were looking at pools, I was interviewing patients in my practice because I get so many patients that are builders and patients that are pool people. And everyone had a different response. All my patients had built pools, and the lag time was generally around 7 months to get a pool in. And Lisa came into my practice and I said, you know, we're thinking about building a pool. And she goes, oh, why don't you use our company? Tiago is phenomenal. He really was able to design a pool to our needs. He listened to what we wanted, but then expounded upon that and made it to where it was better than what we wanted. It was, with rain, probably a month. So it was very fast, and they did a huge job. It turned out just beautiful.
We want to service customers and just build a very top-of-the-line, best that you can have product.
When Vinci Pools came, First impression I got from them was that they were listening. They were very interested in what we wanted and what we were looking for. We receive compliments continuously from our neighbors and anyone who sees the pool. The proposal process was very clean, it was very straightforward. They were very honest. We knew exactly what we were going to get.
We try to stick with Hayward equipment just because they are the largest swimming pool equipment manufacturer in the world. It's also very reliable, so it really speaks for itself.
They were very conscientious about the neighbors and any noise that they may be making. From the time we broke ground to the time it was swimming was only about 5 weeks. So that was quite incredible. One of the more remarkable experiences we had with Vinci Pools was the support after the pool was built and constructed. They're very responsive, very approachable to any type of questions or support needs that we have, certainly available to us, and we call them whenever we have a question, and they're always there to help us out. I don't know many people that have had positive experiences in building their pool, but we certainly had a wonderful experience in building our pool and enjoying it very much.
There's no other pool builder in town that builds the way we do.
And it doesn't make us any more expensive or any less expensive. We are right there with every other custom builder as far as pricing is concerned, but we try to provide them with a little more attention to detail and to customer satisfaction.
The pool is one of the focal points of the house. The waterfall you see from the front. It has 3 different levels. It has the canales up at the top that pour water into the pool. Then it has the pool and the zero edge, and then the water fountain, and then the lower basin. And that technically required a lot of work by Tiago to get this functioning properly.
I work with them directly on the design as an architect, and they can take my ideas and turn them into beautiful, incredible pools that always work.
Our architect builder was Living Architecture. Marley Porter is the chief of the operation. And he designed the house and designed the way it lays. It's a U-shape, and so the pool actually had to be one of the first things put in because we closed it in. You can't get any heavy equipment in now. And so it was built really in the foundation phase of it.
They do the plumbing, the electrical. They take unbelievable pride in their work, and so the plaster work is the best. The tile work is the best.
The laying of the tile and the surfacing of the bottom was all done at the end of the project, but the pool itself was there from before we even put the walls up. The pool itself is very quiet and very private. You can be in the pool and nobody can see you from anywhere except the sky.
They actually get excited like little kids when the waterfalls are falling just right and they'll move a pebble just a little bit. And that kind of stuff turns me on. So I will never use anybody else other than the Vinci Pools.
We told them what we wanted: a zero edge, a lap pool, and an energy efficient system. And they did the rest, and it came out the way we had envisioned.
They picked a good name too, because Leonardo was the best. These guys are the best.